Man, oh man, this is not going to work too well. So, right as I was going live, YouTube was like, hey man, do you want to turn yourself into portrait mode or do you want to go into landscape mode? And I was like, well, I guess I'll go in landscape mode. So it prompts me, it's like, hey, cool story, bro. Then turn it around. And here we are, man. Rookie move. So give me a second as I go through this. We're starting off on this foot today. Hold on, which one needs to come down? Okay, hold on, I got this. This is real life, man. You can't stage this. Okay, I have an idea. Lock that one up. Let's tilt this back. Right here. Hold on. I think I got this figured out. This is probably an easier way to do this. I think. I don't know, guys. 1 second. Hi. There we go. Oh, man. This is the way to start a live. If there ever was a way to start a live, that was the way to start a live. And I love that maybe about 15 seconds before I went on, my girlfriend who's sitting in the back, who is awesome and watches me do these, she's like, you got this. You're gonna do so great. YouTube set me up. So this is my second ever YouTube live. Good evening, Bev. One thing I did take notice of, just I'm gonna preface this, we're a minute 51 in. None of these comments stay. So as you guys are commenting, YouTube unfortunately takes them off. So it just looks like I'm a weirdo talking to myself. So if you're watching this back and you see me talking to a bunch of people and you have no clue where it's coming from, it looks like I'm talking to myself, there are comments. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there? Where's everybody tuning in from? Thanks for bearing with me as I get used to doing YouTube lives. I'm only my second one. Let's see. Here we go. That feels a whole lot better right there, doesn't it? Let's check out some of these things. We got people in California, Orlando. Wow, Michigan. If you change top chat, they stay. Okay, hold on. How do I change that? How do I change it to top chat? Let me know. Because I don't see a place to see top chat. Top chat, live chat, all messages are visible. Some messages may not be visible. Live chat, all are visible. All right, I guess maybe we're going to live chat. Hi from Calgary. Hi, man. Let's see if this works. I think we had to keep it to live chat. There should be an arrow at the top. There is for me. Hey, Kiana Estepe. Kathy from Alabama. People from Toronto. Wow. New Jersey. What's up? Oh, Stephanie. Okay. So before I didn't change anything. On the last live, I didn't change anything. This time, let's try this one. Let's see if that works. But I put to, man, let's see what I got here. I put it to live chat, so all messages are visible. I think that should work, right? We'll work on it anyway. No harm, no foul. This is real life, man. This is how real life works. Luckily today, though, also, man, I'm falling apart at the seams. Where is it? I brought water. Kiana Estepe. I do remember you. So, live chat makes them disappear. Huh. Well, I don't know now. Now you got me. I mean, they disappear kind of as you guys are talking, so I don't see them. But it's a matter of trying to keep them in the comments after so that we know what the heck we're talking about. It doesn't look like I'm a crazy person talking to myself, you know? So, how's everybody doing? I know answered kind of where you guys are all coming from, but how's everyone feeling today? Let's see. YouTube lives. YouTube lives are interesting. I like them so far. Started out rough. What's going on? Started out rough, but got better for sure. I love that. Doing great. Love the lives. Thank you so much. I sent you guys a message, by the way, on Instagram. Less than great, actually, for Esmeralda. Well, what's going on, Esmeralda? Dion, I think I'm saying your name. Diani Walker. Good and you? I'm doing fine, thank you. It's Canada Day. So can't complain. Canada Day, no fireworks, but get to watch you. That's kind. Doing great, love your music. Well, thank you very much. Classes and stuff I have to catch up on. You know what? That'll all pass though. Do your best, catch up as you can. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way you do. It's a weird time, man. But I get it. Chris, hey. Some migraines and kittens. Man, this chat's a lot faster than all the other chats. Trying to gotta keep up with you guys. Happy Canada Day. Thank you. Happy Canada Day, eh? Can't wait to hear some music today. Do you have any special requests? I've been doing Instagram lives and Facebook lives, and like I said earlier, this is my second YouTube live. We're falling apart at the seams at the start of this, but we'll hopefully pull it back all together. What do you guys want to hear today? Maybe some stuff off of Sideways. I've been really enjoying playing Sideways itself. Oh man, everybody, put your hands up. What about Love Me, huh? Have you guys listened to the new EP, by the way? Sideways is out. I'm seeing all the stuff popping up as you guys are going. Lately all my skies have gone gray, and all the words I could say just never seem to come out right. Even roses, they fight over that last bit of light. Ever since the day that you walked away. Forever and a day doesn't seem too far away. That means you'll make your way back to me. 'Cause no matter how hard I try, when I close my eyes at night, you're still the only dream I'll ever dream of. Just don't keep me waiting for too long, 'cause I will keep waiting for too long. I read once in a book that the timing ain't right. She'll leave you standing out on your own. Luckily, I don't believe in all those things that I read, so I keep waiting for you to come back home. 'Cause all I got is time on my hands and time on my mind, where heartache is but a passing memory. And just like leaves on a tree as they fall for the breeze, I hope one day you'll do the same for me. Just don't keep me waiting for too long, 'cause I will keep waiting for too long. And don't keep me waiting for too long, 'cause I will keep waiting for too long. Lately all my skies have gone gray. You know the words I could say just never seem to come out right. Even roses, they... Where are you guys at? Kiana Estepe. That was fun. A little impromptu forever in a day. And Tiffany's clapping in the background. Ah, you guys are too sweet. How's everybody's feeling? Like, honestly, I wish we could do kind of like where I could talk to you guys. It's always weird when you're looking into a phone and trying to have a conversation. I have to wait for you guys to text back. It's always nice when you can actually share in a conversation. But how are you guys really doing? How is everything going? How's your heart feeling in all this kind of craziness? I know I asked that quite a bit for anybody who's following on any of the other socials, but I'm genuinely interested in, I want to know how everyone's holding up through the chaos and the madness. How your heart's feeling. You guys okay? I know things like, I know people were saying that it's hard because of classes and whatnot, but see what you guys say as it's coming through. Watching a beautiful sunset and having some ice cream on this night. Listening to you sing. What a good night. My aunt just passed away a few days ago, and we had a graveside ceremony today, and it's been rough, but we're working through it. There's a lot to go through, Kiana. I'm sending my love to you and your family. It's probably a really hard time to have to experience something like that, even though it's hard normally. I can only imagine it must be a little bit more. Definitely feeling a little drained, Stephanie's saying, but the new music does to brighten things up. I'm happy it helps in some way. Amanda Martinez is saying, honestly, it's been some tough couple of weeks for the family, but it's been pretty good despite it. It's looking at the cup half full, I suppose. We live in a strange time. Sometimes it's horrifying, sometimes it's pulling us together. That's probably the truest thing. Esmeralda's saying, I just wish I could go out because now I have more time to myself and my thoughts. It's something I enjoy. Yeah, I feel you. I think I feel a lot of the same things that you guys are saying. Let me read a couple more of what you guys are saying. Monica's saying it's been a long struggle, got sick in March, been virus after virus since then. Music and the ability to help, go outside helps. I feel you. I'm drinking a Jamaican Me Happy slushy, so I'm feeling good now. Reese saying that's why I'm sad about the tour. Obviously, I more than understand, but I just want to be able to have a catch-up. I feel everybody on these things, man. I'm happy. I'm usually depressed. I have bipolar depression, but I'm happy right now. I had a really good day. I went bike riding today. That's amazing. That's incredible. I'm happy that you're happy. Jen's saying, feeling complicated. Some days are all right and calm, while other days can feel heavy with everything going on in the world. I agree, man. Anyone else out there just kind of wake up and feel this looming kind of anxiety and just like, what am I supposed to do with this? you know, or you feel like the days kind of all blur into one. You're not really sure not really sure what's going to happen. You're like, man, is tomorrow going to be normal? Is it ever going to be normal? You know, I think if you're feeling like that, you're probably feeling the same way all of us are feeling. And I think it's a pretty normal feeling. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty, and uncertainty is scary. It's really uncomfortable, you know. But I think, you know, in all things that are hard and uncomfortable, there's always an opportunity to find something, um, some sort of silver lining, or I guess in every tough situation, there are things that you can look for to find things to kind of find the positive of it. And it's not that finding the positive is in any way, shape, or form a cop out from the experience in itself, but I think sometimes it's important to, you know, take a look and be honest with how you feel. And it's okay to be anxious, but, you know, sometimes I wake up and I just literally thank myself and the world. I'm like, thanks for giving me another day. No matter what the day looks like, but it seems to be an interesting way to start off, just to be like, thank you for another one. You know, you know, maybe I wasn't gonna wake up, so this is pretty awesome. So I'm saying I worry about Corona because I have a couple chronic illnesses that put me at risk. Otherwise, I try to be upbeat. Yeah, of course, those are things that I'd definitely be afraid of as well. I'm a Canadian in America, and so, you know, that kind of scares me a bit sometimes. Where I'm like, you know, what could possibly happen if I got sick down here? So, you know, that's one of the things that I get anxious about. What are some of the things that you guys are getting anxious about? You know, or what are some of the things that are getting you guys down? Let's maybe try and find some of the silver linings, if you will. You know, I'll see what you guys have to say about that one. You know, or on the other side, what are some of the positive things? You know, are you spending more time with the people you love and care about? Are you checking in more with your friends? Do you feel like you're being checked in on more? You know, Reese is saying that's why I'm fostering. It forces me out of bed. Yeah, super anxious about a coming school year. Who knows if I'm even going back? Yeah, that's a real thing. Um, May you both stay safe and healthy throughout this new process. Yeah, man. Yeah, so many things. It's a trip. I never, in my wildest imagination, would you know, I would never thought this would be a thing. Someone saying unemployed and trying, looking for a job every day in nature, walking. That's some real stuff. Some saying I started photography to help calm me down when I became anxious. I call it my own soul therapy. That's great. Do you find it helping? Kiana or Esmeralda saying I'm not going back to school. It's already confirmed. Wow. Um, I really miss just hugging my family and friends. It's crazy what we took for granted before. Yeah, that's some truth right there. I guess what's one of the first things you'll do when everything opens back up? You know, what, are you gonna run and hug people? Are you gonna like, you know, it's kind of crazy to think that, you know, going to school. I imagine everyone's kind of like, yeah, we don't want to go to school. School's kind of annoying, and then all of a sudden people are like, man, I just want to go to school. Um, you know, I think I really miss breakfast. I just really miss. I love going to breakfast places. That's something that I really miss. I really look forward, you know, to going and to like one of my favorite breakfast places. So there's a place out here that I really like called Millie's, and they're just really cool. Like you kind of sit at this old diner. It looks like an old diner, this part, and you get to sit, and right in front of you, all the cooks and chefs are doing their thing, and it's really cool. You see them kind of talking to each other, and you know they're smack talking, or the boss will come in and yell something weird across, and then the guy will smack talk him back, and there's something so special about it, and I just, you know, I've always really loved the experience of going for breakfast, and I haven't been able to go in months, and it's something that I miss quite a bit. I miss a lot of things. I mean, you know, tell me what are some of the things that you guys are missing? Because man, I'm missing breakfast. I'm missing breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. So I just love food. You know, here, what's that one saying? Still new here in South Africa. Infection rate climbing rapidly. Lockdown since March. Doing all I can. Are you saying is it South Africa or Sacramento? Um, Doing all I can to keep my girls safe and optimistic, including fights, dancing, and baking. There's some truth right there. Missing the choir, miss being able to go out without it feeling like a crime. Absolutely. I mean, all these things are real things, man. I miss all the same things. I miss going for hikes that aren't too crazy. Oh my God, going to the movies, man. I miss going to the movies like crazy. You know, I'm sure a lot of people out there, you know, concert goers, this is just killing you. This is tough, you know. Maybe not the right choice of words right there. I apologize. I think you know what I mean. Pat, what are you saying? Being a widow, I sometimes want to climb the walls, but music and my faith gets me through. I miss going to concerts so much. I can understand that. That sounds really hard. I miss the coffee shop so much. Yeah, we have a coffee shop around the corner from here that's pretty good, and it's open, but they have coffee that makes you feel like you went to the moon and back. So I haven't slept in 6 weeks. No, I'm kidding. I truly miss not being afraid when I can't catch my breath. That's a really true one. It's so interesting, right? To just think that like all of us had all these freedoms, and a lot of times we never even thought about them. You know, it's kind of like you'd get annoyed, like like one of the things that I try and change in my vocabulary and my verbiage. I always say a lot, you know, like I have to. So like I have to go to the store, and I don't say it with like a pessimistic or nihilistic view or anything like that. I'm just like, yeah, I have to go to the store. I'll be back. Instead of being like, yeah, I get to go to the store. And I thought that that was a really big change of words by saying I get to instead of I have to. It makes it feel like you're kind of stoked, and any opportunity to get out feels really cool. So that's something I've taken notice of. I get to. You know, I don't know. You guys can try that on, see if you like it. Esmeralda said, I miss long walks without having to put a mask on or going to the store and taking my time. Michigan is sky high with infection rates. We're likely going back into lockdown. Yeah, same here. They just closed restaurants and bars, so it's starting all over again. I feel like a cornucopia. I mean, that's something to feel like. I miss the beach. My 10-year-old daughter fall. Yeah, it's awesome. I miss traveling back and forth. I miss traveling back and forth too. I feel like I can write a song from all the things you guys are writing right now. I always used to like to smile at strangers. Man, that's, you know what, I feel that. And now with the mask on, you can't. Has anyone else found that too? Like you feel kind of weird. You're smiling through your mask and they have no clue you're smiling. And you're like, oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, man. I'm a homebody, so in some ways my life hasn't changed much. I miss the days before I realized seagulls eat rabbits. I know, me too. Oh, that's the worst. I just squint at them and hope they get the message. Haha. I'm just gonna write a song from all the things you guys write today. I wish I didn't know that. Me too. And traveling home should be song title. You guys are going fast. Hello? Oh, you guys are going so fast. When I smile, okay, I'll gotta catch up. Okay, hold on a second. It goes so much faster in YouTube, so I'm trying. All right, who's got the next comment? I'm just gonna sing all you guys. Write about me being sad. I'll give you the sad A to make it really sad. Please respond, said Rick Stenberg. From now and on, we'll cherish way more than ever once things get back up again. Hold hope and let's unite in new ways. Breathing is very hard with masks, but at least we can make them as crafts. I feel like a criminal going to the store 2 times a week. You guys are great lyric writers. I love you, Snoopy. waiting for someone to write like a book, and I'm not gonna be able to sing it. Absolutely. This is the weirdest thing I think I've ever done on a live, but it's kind of fun. Corona ain't got a hold on me. Camp by Dragon. I don't know what that means, but it sounds provocative. La la to da, la la to da. You guys are fantastic. Till the day till the day chicken wings, Oreo cookie bombs. Wish I could be outside right now. You guys are strange. I feel like Napoleon. No, I'm not gonna say that. Rick. Man. Spontaneous love surround us much. Sitting in the hammock in Minnesota. I love Rick. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Gonna give Kiana steppy abs for trying. Yeah. Is Tiffany dying at this? Yeah, she's laughing. She's laughing. Hello, starshine. The earth says hello. This is what you get when you join a Forest Black Live. Super Mario Brothers. Wow, way to leave us on a cliffhanger like that, Trisha S. Okay. I'm from Minnesota too. I hope you are recording this. It's a hit. This is super cool. I'm an amazing songwriter and all my fans love me because they told me so. I can't type and laugh at the same time. California is in the house. Look happy, I got my hand back, Rick. Jeez. Rick can't be trusted in this chat. All right, what else we got? I'm having fun with this new song that we're writing. Upper left Pacific Northwest is one of my favorite parts of America. And just wanna go paddleboard and sit in the sun. And someday soon I'll realize what's going on. Watching the sunrise, nothing coming after that. I'm really hanging on to this one, hoping that someone posts a comment so that I can sing about I love Cinderella. I'm frantically trying to write witty things, but I just lost that when I get back up. I look out for the seagulls. Wow. Breathing is my miracle. Windy, green, and chill out, listening to my favorite artist, that's me. Bon voyage, I love my bird. That's a strange thing to say, but I appreciate it. Where's Katie? And once I found myself through all of these stories. Chicken wing. Alright. Chicken nugget. Jen S. closes the song with a wonderful rendition of Chicken Nugget, My Chicken Wing. That was a lot of fun. That was literally the weirdest thing I think I've ever done. I just like, man, lives have been too serious lately. Everything's been too serious. I thought maybe we could chill out the vibe by making something so stupid and awesome. I'm laughing so hard. This was the most amazing experience. Never gonna forget this. Awesome. Hey, that was a lot of fun, man. Thanks. My label, my management's probably watching this and going like, what the hell did we sign? What is going on? This is the weirdest. They're like, okay, Forrest has definitely lost his mind. That was a lot of fun. That was a trip. In case you weren't at the beginning of this live, so my phone was turned the other way, and YouTube got me, man. It was like, hey, are you sure like you don't want to turn your phone sideways? And I was like, oh yeah, that would probably be a good thing, because last time I did a live, it was vertical and it kind of looks weird when it uploads on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, totally. I'll turn the phone sideways. Little does it tell you that as soon as you turn the phone sideways, it goes live on you. So I'm here struggling with the phone, trying to get it to fix. I'm like this close, being like, I feel like, like when people don't know how to FaceTime and it's kind of like you see parts there, like that's what I felt like. I felt like this is where I was and this is where I was being in my life. What a strange life this has been so far. But I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. You know what? While we're doing this, I wonder if I can remember it. Where was it? That's the question. Oh, man. You know what? I'm not going to remember it. There are no words for the way you look at me, caught in your downpour, falling hopelessly into you blindly. I'm gonna learn it. There's a song I wrote a few years ago. I never play it. I've played it like a couple times. I shouldn't say never played. I played it a couple times while on tour. It's one of those songs I retire and then I bring it every couple years, but it's something I've always loved, and I've always dreamed of putting it out, but it hasn't been the right song for these EPs and whatnot. But I really think you guys would love it, man. It's called "Smile on Me." Man, I don't know, for whatever reason I feel like kind of sharing this with you guys, but I can't remember. I might forget all the words, but again, this is a live. That's what we're doing. It's not here to be perfect. We're here to sing and hang out. Where it goes, there are no words for the way it. How it goes. There are no words for the way you look at me, caught in your downpour. I'm falling hopelessly into you blindly. And it feels like I was 17, and there are no words for what you mean to me. There we go. It's starting to come together. I don't have my I don't have my laptop. Otherwise, I'd pull up the lyrics. But it's like, and then it goes, put your smile, put your smile on me. That's it. Say you love me from cheek to. Put your smile on me. Say you love me from cheek to cheek. That's it. A smile on me, and we'll go dancing cheek to cheek. Yeah. And the stars above us shine for all to see, and it feels like they were put there for you and me, to show our hearts where they can find each other. Then I felt you put your smile on me. That's it. Said you love me from cheek to cheek. Smile don't have to say a thing, wide enough for the whole world to see just how happy you make me. It's one of those songs, man. I've always loved it. Anyway, just kind of messing around. I hope this gets stuck in my head for the rest of the night. This is gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try and grab it. You know, I haven't. Oh, what someone said there. That looked like a really nice comment. You're one of my songwriting heroes. Who are yours? By the way, my favorite song on the EP is Forever and a Day. Oh, thank you so much. That's Tiffany's favorite too. That's a really kind thing to say. Who are some of my songwriting heroes? By the way, if you guys have questions, by all means, ask me. And if I don't see it and I happen to miss it, just hit me up. Again, just keep posting it until I answer it. And that's a simple, surefire way to get me to answer your question. So who are my songwriting inspirations? I mean, it's funny, I was just talking about this yesterday. I was doing an interview in Europe, and they were asking me some of that. One of my all-time favorite songwriters is Don Henley from the Eagles. I just really, really love, I just love the way he sees lyrics. One of the songs in particular is Desperado, and these lines in it, he's like, don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able, the queen of hearts is always your best bet. That line has always really stuck out to me as one of my favorite lyrics in any song. I admire that, the simplicity, but also the complexity of that. I thought it was really beautiful. So much, in fact, that when I was writing Love Me, it just happened to come out naturally, but I wrote this line, the queen of spades, she dug a shallow grave to keep her diamond sharp, so what you doing to my bib is just a house of cards with a club for broken hearts. I always thought that if I had a chance to meet Don Henley, it'd be pretty cool to share and say thank you. Obviously you inspired me in a big way. Here's what I wrote. I thought that'd be cool. Some other songwriters that I really, really look up to, and this is kind of like a double edge. It's more songwriters and producers and just all around musicians. A current one, Labrinth. I love Labrinth. I think he's so amazing. Who else do I really love? Raphael Sadiq, I think, is incredible. He's been, man, this guy is just brilliant. He's done so many projects in the world, and yeah, like just stunning. Damien Rice, I've always loved. Like songs like The Blower's Daughter. But to be honest, I've always been kind of like a song guy, song by song, not album necessarily, or band or artist. It just, sometimes there are artists that stick out to me. Obviously being Canadian, Leonard Cohen is a big one. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many out there. I mean, how to even stop? You can just keep going all day, Yeah. Do you have any favorite musicals? Yeah, I love musicals, actually. I've had a chance to see quite a few of them over the last few years. To be honest, it's going to sound kind of crazy, but I guess Frozen's a musical, and I loved it. Tiffany and I went for one of our first dates to go see the Frozen musical, and it was awesome. It was amazing. But I've seen Phantom of the Opera. I thought that was really awesome. Wicked was amazing. And then I saw A West Side Story in Sydney at the Sydney Opera House last year, and I thought that was amazing. I thought it was so cool. First album I listened to. Jeez, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. First album I ever bought was Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. I really loved this song called Crossroads. That was the first, I bought it was on tape cassette. That's where I was. First concert. My first concert. I think it was Limp Bizkit. I think it's my first concert. A song that I love right now. I've been listening to the Labrinth album nonstop. So like pretty much any song on there, Yeah, I mean, the whole album is amazing. I've been kind of crushing it nonstop, And then, it just depends, too. Like, when I'm working out, I couldn't even know how to do it. I'm not going to do it for you right now, but I have to go and learn it. Arctic Monkeys I've been listening to as well. You did it all for the nookie. Yeah. I loved Limp Bizkit so much. I don't care what anybody says, they were wicked. Was guitar always your instrument? Yeah. I started on guitar. I'm a guitar guy. What song do you like out of usual genre? What do you mean by that, PJ? Are you meaning like something that's kind of not conventional to me and my career? Is that what you're asking? Also, I better fix this so it doesn't fall down on you guys. There we go. Yeah, if you just want to clarify that question. Classical or jazz? Whew. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Nora Jones, so I just like what she does. Again, I'm just a huge fan of music. You know, Portishead, I love Portishead. I think, you know, man, that musical ensemble is insane. You know, when it comes to like composers like Hans Zimmer, I think is insane, and you know the way his musical landscape is just mind-boggling. I got a chance to be in his studio years ago, and it was just incredible. Ricardo says, "What motivated you to write music? The songs that you have, and what has kept you going throughout all the hard times during your career, if that makes sense." What motivates me to write music? I just hear it in my head, and I kind of need to get it out. And I guess that is part of what helps going through tough times, is like taking these experiences and putting them out, you know, or at least talking about them later. In a lot of ways, songwriting can be, you know, somewhat, you know, therapeutic in a lot of ways, and you get to express yourself. That feels really nice. So, would you? Let's see what you guys are saying. I saw somebody say Fiji water or regular water. When I was younger and didn't know better, Fiji water. Now regular water. It's like $5 a bottle, man. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 10 duck-sized horses? Neither. I would hug them all. I would, a horse-sized duck, that would be my best friend. I would fly that everywhere, and we'd have a quack of a time. If you do that sound in your head, it was awesome. Favorite place or city you've traveled to? Whew, it's impossible. I've been too many places that I love. I love Jamaica. I lived there as a little kid for a while. I love Italy. I've traveled all around Italy. I think it's an incredible country. I love New Zealand. Oh my God, do I love New Zealand. It's so amazing. You know, everywhere, man. Everywhere you go, you meet so many incredible people. I've incredible stories from like Iowa, you know, or Wyoming. I have like the best stories from experiencing these places. Favorite chord? Oof, probably this one. That's a really nice chord. Passion through music, sharing your thoughts and talents seems to be a true gift. Thankful for your truths and sharing your experience with us. Thank you so much. Have you heard of Alec Benjamin? Yeah, we're label mates. We're on the same label together. He's awesome. We are in for the Zoom call next Tuesday. Send the link. We'll get as many of the kids on as we can. That'd be great. We'll definitely do that. If you guys haven't had a chance, the Voena, I think it's pronounced right, Voena, they did a really cool little ensemble to put your hands up, and I thought it was really awesome. So, if you could only sing one song every concert you do, what would it be? It'd be the song that doesn't end. That's Voena. There we go. Do you guys know that song? It's from Lamb Chops Play Along. This is a song that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is a song that doesn't end. That would be the song. The concerts would be amazing. They would never stop. Would you rather go to the Louvre in Paris or visit Disneyland? Louvre, obviously. But Disneyland does sound pretty dang good as well. I love that show. I also started saying dang last year. I don't know where that came from. I toured with Need to Breathe around America, and I think by the end of it, I adopted dang into my vocabulary. Oh, you meant a song of mine. I still stay this Lamb Chops Play Along. It's still my favorite. No. Do you prefer spoken word or singing? Neither. I love them both the same. I love them both the same. They're very, very different. You know, they're different textures and different experiences. And you know, when you write a spoken word, when I write spoken words, rather it's hard to explain. They just come from a different place, and they do a very different thing. It's one thing to sing a song and just kind of like, you know, put it on the line. It's another to say it. I feel like you can say so much more with spoken words that you can't really fit into the formula of songwriting. You know. Let me see what you're saying here. What made you want to start these lives? I've always been a fan of going live with people because of this. You know, it's a way to connect and to share experiences. On the other end, it makes people like you guys feel loved and appreciated. And I don't know, you know, what's it like for you? You know, tell me how it feels. You know, I only kind of think I know what it feels like, but I'd be pretty stoked if I was watching an artist that I liked and I tuned in and they were able to have a conversation with me. I think that that'd be really awesome. So I try to do things that I want to be part of. So, you know, I really love talking with you guys. It fills my cup up. It makes me feel pretty happy, and I love sharing music. And you know, I don't know. These are really cool. Let me see here. That's how I feel. Is mac and cheese a side dish or a main dish? It's a main dish, but also you can have mac and cheese with a side dish of mac and cheese. Um, when did you tour with Need to Breathe? In 2018? I'm having a great time. It's honestly so awesome being able to talk to you. Yeah, see, Kiana Estepe. No, I love Kiana. She's awesome. We're best friends. Um, I think it's awesome getting to know an artist on a deeper level than just through the music. Me too. I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. It's incredible. Also, these lives have been going on so long. I was going to come on and play a couple songs and bounce today. Um, you know, my voice is tired. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I woke up early this morning. I got to talk to 20 people in Russia who did a video to one of my spoken words, and I did a Zoom call with them and got to chat with them, and it was pretty amazing. But I've been up kind of. I haven't had much sleep today. Is there another artist you'd love to collaborate with? Okay, hold on. Let's see what's. I just missed a whole bunch of messages from you guys. Jeez. Okay, hold on. There we go. Wow, that went fast, guys. I've done a couple of lives where I told stories to my friends. I was very nervous. You're killing it. Thank you. Yeah, I love going live. I don't really get any nerves. Maybe like the first day coming back, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I mean, you saw it today. If you were here at the beginning of the live, I was stumbling like a madman trying to get this light to work. So, you just gotta go at it. You gotta laugh at yourself too. You just roll with the punches. You know, this idea that everything has to be perfect gets a little bit caught in the way, and you kind of miss the experience. From my experience, it's incredible to be heard. Absolutely, right? I love hearing what you have to say, Monica. You know, the other part too, I'll just speak to that. You know, like I got to meet Monica when I came and played in Seattle, and I got to give her a big old hug, and that's probably the other part about this. You know, we talk and we do these things, but then on the other end, you guys are real people, and you end up coming to shows, and we meet and we talk. You know, Patty, who's in here, is incredible. I absolutely adore her. I've gotten to meet her in New York, and fans turn to friends, friends turn to family, and you get to know each other. You know, I've met Reese a bunch of times, like. You know, and the other things, like, you know, man, some of the things that you guys have done for me, you know, it's just been incredible. You know, I have a snail that was knit from Reese that sits in my living room. You know, Patty, you know, purchased a star for my cousin who passed away. And it's like, man, they just can't. The experience of having this experience is like nothing I've ever imagined. You know, I went from kind of being alone and unheard for most of my childhood to having this in my adult life. It's incredible. So anyway, that's how I feel. I'm talking a lot, but what should we say if we meet you? You can just yell chicken nugget. I feel that's a good thing. I feel like you kind of nailed it right there. Wouldn't mind seeing more of you live. Brittany Ashford says, I'm happy to be doing them. I'm kind of bouncing around. I'm trying to do like an Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube live every week. And I thought of trying to do a Twitter live, but I've never done one. So we could try. I have no clue what that would look like. Lonnie says, you're the best. You genuinely care about the family. I absolutely do, man. Kiana Estepe, my friends are all jealous because they all know Find Me. So when I say you and me are now buds, they're always like, what? Okay, I might post this live after. I'm not too sure. But if I do, Kiana Estepe, you can go back at 49 minutes and 20 seconds. You ready for this? Hey, everyone who knows Kiana Estepe, she's like my best pal. We're buds. So I'm Forrest Black. I wrote Find Me. You know, I'm really glad that you guys listened to it, but I just have to let you know that Kiana Estepe and I are just like best pals. Like we're tight. So anyway, if you guys want to get to me, just go through her. You know, she's the ringleader. So that's it. That's all I had to say. Hope you guys have a great day. Okay, now you can screen grab that and send it to them. Awesome. Is there another artist you'd like to collaborate with? Everybody. I mean, I would love to collaborate with Labyrinth. I think it would be an incredible experience. I just think his production skills are so cool in the way he hears music. I think it would be an incredible experience. I'd also like to work with Sia. I think she's amazing. Um, yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? They just jumped. They just jumped. There we go. I feel like people who take the time to do these live shows have more love for what they do, so thank you. That's a really nice statement. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Patty! I got 0 hours of sleep. I don't know how it happened, but I'm still kicking. You're just doing great. What's your favorite potato dish? Every one of them. That's not even a good question because I'm Irish and I love potatoes. That's a great question. Save your voice, relax with your girlfriend, and recharge yourself. Well, thank you for that. I'm fine for now. I'm going to try and sing another song, but we might fall apart tonight, guys. I don't know. I'm not afraid to admit it. The reality is, again, nothing's perfect. We're here for the journey. We're here for a good time, right? So I super appreciate your spoken word and singing. However, I need to hear your spoken word daily. It helps a lot. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate that, PJ Spring. Thank you very much for saying that, man. It always means a great deal to me when people tell me what, you know, my spoken words or my music does for them. I think that that's the greatest compliment as an artist on this side, to know that it's like done something or reaches people, you know, because that's how, when I get them out into the world for myself, that feels, you know, I feel that connection to them. So after quarantine, first things first, I'm going to a show no matter how far it is. Heck yeah. Reese definitely did drive 21 hours in a snowstorm. Your music has helped me a lot, so thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Chicken nugget. I shared your new EP with my friends the other day. They love your music now, too. Just thought you'd want to know. I love that, Abby. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Would you be down to collab with Noah? Yeah, I have heard of Noah. I mean, I definitely hang out with him. I've talked to Noah before. You know, he's friends with friends of mine, so I've chatted with him. He seems like a really great guy. Forrest, you're my spirit animal. Who told you? Hash browns are French fries you allowed to eat for breakfast. That's awesome. Have you met Johnny Resnick? Actually, funny enough, I didn't meet Johnny yet. Google Dolls were on my live yesterday on Instagram, which I thought was so cool. I was like, is this happening? What a trip. So I haven't met him directly. We follow each other on Instagram and whatnot, but I did see him in a Target years ago. I just thought it was so funny that I got asked to be on their tour because I was like, man, I remember walking through Target. I was just starting out, coming down to LA. And I was at Target in Hollywood, and there's Johnny just walking by. I was like, that's Johnny. What? And then I remember being like, yeah, that's cool. I just met Johnny. Awesome experience. And then that's just how it went. Now I'm gonna be, I was supposed to go on tour with him. I thought it was pretty cool to experience that. It's not like, like you bump into somebody and then all the next thing you know, you're gonna be hanging out with them and you're friends with them on Instagram. What a trip. Come to the land of Great Lakes. I mean, I'm from Canada. We have all the Great Lakes too. So, Abby, tips on what? I'm gonna keep live for just a few more minutes and then I'm gonna go and have myself some dinner. Should we try on some Sideways before I leave though? You guys wanna hear that song? Tips on writer's block? Right. I know it sounds lame, but that's literally just right. It took me 4 months to get one verse for Heaven's Telephone. That's just the thing. Sometimes your muse is gonna play games with you, so you just gotta keep showing up. How hot is it where you are? We're dying. 73 degrees. It's because my AC's on. All right. So yesterday I did Sideways. It was the second time I'd ever played it, and I completely train wrecked it. It was awesome. I fell apart 3 times. 3 times. It was amazing. So what I've done, check this out. This is how perfect as an illusion, my friends. I wrote out some of the lyrics. I'm like, you're not gonna get me again, man. I was like, if I do Sideways tonight, I'm coming prepared. If at any point I get lost, I'm looking over. And the best part, hold on, this is even funnier. Cause okay, so I wrote So these are like little like fast, like these are like my doctor notes writing. But the best part of this, so at one point I did that. And I was like, if I look over at that, I'm still not going to understand. It's just going to be way more upsetting. I'm going to look over at lyrics I wrote down that I still can't read because they're too small. Like, you guys can't even read that. That's what I set myself up for failure with. I was like, man, that's not a really good idea whatsoever. I probably should redo that. And then I wrote them bigger. There's a lot of words to remember. That's the thing. I'm like trying to go and learn my old catalog and the new catalog. And I got 100,000 songs in my head all the time. So why not? You know, I don't have a teleprompter, so then it's second best thing. So I'm going to try and get through it without flubbing, but if I do, I do. I don't care. Did you start with poetry? I did. Actually, I did start with poetry. I even remember the first line of my first poem I ever wrote, and it goes, ask myself why I'm here, what is my purpose? That was the first line I ever wrote in poetry. That's a half lie. That was the first like real poem that ended up turning into a song. The first poem was earlier, actually. I was in grade 6. I got published in a poem writing thing. And I was, yeah, a way to kick that and bring that back, guys. So, all right. Let's try and get through Sideways. Maybe I should start turning my poems into songs. Why not? Give me 2 truths and a lie. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm lying. You didn't see that coming, did you? Look at that. That was fast. It's true, right?
Yeah.
Because I said I was lying, but I was telling the truth.
Yeah.
So that's a lie.
Yep.
Wow. Kiana Steppe. Mind blown. Kayla Miller. Hi. I hope you enjoyed dinner and that you and Tiffany have a great night. Thank you. Forrest Black, I was a little late, but made it. We're here. In case you're wondering, I'm here too. You guys have missed some fun. It's been a fun chat so far. First of all, I don't know if any of the comments are going to stick around, so either it's going to look like I'm talking to myself the whole time, and that's going to be even funnier. Messing around. Like, I totally messed up. This is so good today. All right. Let me try some Sideways on for you guys. And I'm a lover, she's a fighter, she got my heart in tow. I'm the fire, and she's a lighter, I'm never gonna let her go. Yeah, she's a diamond, the sun on the horizon, yeah, she's my rolling stone. And it's a long way to fall when you're falling in love, but there's something that you gotta know. Yeah, oh. And it might go sideways, and babe, I don't mind if we burn, we fly, we crash it. We're up so high in everlasting love. Hey, hey. But it might go sideways. She's a saint and I'm a sinner with a heart of gold. And I'm a lost cause with my own flaws, and she's my way back home. Under and over like a roller coaster, riding through the highs and lows. And it's a long way to fall when, and it's a long way to fall when you're falling in love. But there's something that you gotta know. Yeah, oh. And it might go sideways, and babe, I don't mind if we burn, we fly, we crash, and we're up so high in everlasting love. Hey, hey, hey. And it might go sideways, ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways, ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways, ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways. Ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways. Oh, 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 oh. And it might go sideways. Oh, 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 oh. Babe, I don't mind if we burn, we fly, we crash it. We're up so high in everlasting love. Oh, yeah, hey, hey. And it might go sideways. Ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways. Ways, 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 ways. It might go sideways. Whew! I didn't mess up, but I needed my pick. And I didn't reach on time. We nailed it. And the best part is I looked over at my writing and I wrote the wrong lyrics. I got it right, but I wrote the wrong lyrics. That's even funnier. Man, so good. Of course I did. That's awesome. That's a funny one. I love the song, My Life Goes Sideways. Yeah, man, life does go sideways. It's okay. The song's really just about taking that risk. Just jump in, you know. Stuff might go wrong, but you're in it. It's your ride or die. It's, you know, you're putting all that work in. It's love, man. Just, you got to go 2 feet in. It could belly up. It could go sideways. But what's the opposite end of that? It's like never having experienced anything. That would suck. You know? So that's sideways. That's really the essence of sideways. It's just dive right in, man. So, so funny. This is great. Anyway, guys, it's always a pleasure playing for you. Oh, what's Esmeralda saying? Thank you. This gave me hope and courage to do something I needed to do for a while. Thank you. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing you in another live stream as well. It's been really cool because it's enjoyable, you know, getting to know you guys and seeing some of the names pop up like Kiana Estepe and Esmeralda. Now I see Kayla Miller for the second time. You know, it's always cool when you start to see, you know, who the fans are. And then, like I said, you guys become friends. And, you know, it's been a, you know, maybe a strange thing. I've been starting calling people family. It's like the family, you know. So, time for my dinner here in Phoenix. Thanks for a great chat. Thank you so much, Pat. Have a great night. It is our little happy family. So as always, guys, subscribe, like, tell some friends about it. It helps, you know, to keep it going. It helps, you know, I'm hoping to see this number go up and up and up every time we get to hang out and do this. So, but it does take some help. So if one person each one of you rather tells somebody to subscribe, follow, and be part of this journey, well then guess what? Then next time we have 50 in the chat. And if we don't, then I just can't play anymore. I just got to shut down. Sorry. I'm just kidding. But if you know, tell people, man, it helps. Don't keep me to yourself. Tell people about me and say, hey, we got to all be friends together because it's so much better that way. So anyway, that would help. That would be awesome. I would love it. And if you know what, look, Kiana Estepe, you say you got all those friends, tell them all to come in because the next time they're going to see the friendship. It's one thing to hear about it, but it's another to see it. Desiree says, hope you and Tiffany have a great dinner. Stay safe and see you next week. Thanks for sharing your beautiful gift with us. Thank you so much. Kiana says, we will make them join the fam. Kiana, I know you probably don't sound like this, but in my head you sound like Zorro. We will make them join and be friends with you. That's how I hear you in my head. Just because the name is so badass. So good. I'm going to try and make YouTube Lives kind of a weekly thing. So maybe let's try and plan for every Wednesday. When is my next live stream? I don't know. I need to take a couple days off. I've done 3 in a row. I got to kind of ease back into singing this much. I've been singing like a madman and not sleeping half as much as I probably should. But I definitely will not go a week without doing a live stream from here on out. But Wednesday, let's try and make Wednesday a YouTube thing. You guys cool with that? Should we do it? I'm dead, Zorro. That's how I hear it in my head. I love sharing your music with my friends. I guess I don't have that many friends. You have tons of friends. I'm your friend. All right, cool. Let's make YouTube our Wednesday thing. Let's just all hang out here on Wednesdays. Let's see how big we can make this thing. Let's try and get... If you guys can help me out, next Wednesday, I'll do the same time. So I'll do next Wednesday. 6 p.m. Pacific, if that works for you guys. Does that work? How's the time, by the way, for you guys? Has it been working? Do you want me to go a little bit earlier or a little bit later? I mean, East Coast is hard, obviously, because the later we get, we're pushing into the night. But I thought 6 p.m. on the West was kind of good. 9 was pretty good on the East. Good time, cool. So next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. we'll do it. And even right now, as soon as I get off here, I'll set up another live so that you guys can, get notifications for it. I'll set it up so we can go live again next Wednesday, and then we're doing it. Next Wednesday, I'm going to bring some other songs out, by the way. I've been promising people that I would do Heaven's Telephone, and I've been avoiding it because it gets me. It's a really hard song for me to sing, and it's a song that's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's really important to me, but I'm going to do some Heaven's Telephone next week. I'm also going to sing like Dear Love. It's, Dear Love's another song that, I miss this song so much, Dear love, I'm so sorry, but I've sadly given up in the pages that have all been torn up and thrown against my heart. Anyway, I'll do that one next week as well. Next Wednesday, that's my promise to you. We're going to do some Dear Love. We're going to do some Heaven's Telephone. We'll do a couple off the new EP, of course, and then maybe a cover or two. I don't usually do them, but I feel like it might be fun to do a cover or two. We'll see. We'll pick from the lot, but at least we'll get some of those in and done. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next Wednesday, the same time, same place. Please tell some friends. Let's make it grow. I saw it today. We're about 30 people, so let's try and get 50 people. Let's make that a goal. If you guys can subscribe to that with me, then I'm willing to come on and we'll play songs and we'll keep this going. Is that cool? Can we all agree upon that? Oh, I'm seeing what you guys are writing. I saw 32. There we go. Heck yeah. There we go. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, as always. I'm going to close off every live. I do it the same way I always have. I appreciate you. It's nothing to be doing this without you guys watching. It really isn't. It'd be so strange. It would be the worst live stream ever if I had to do this, and there wouldn't be a single person on the other side. You mean the world to me, and I'm not just saying that. It's not about a sale or a concert ticket. It's literally about the experience of human connection. It's the thing that I take the most pride in when doing this. It's the thing I love the most, being able to do this, interact, share, hear stories about how Esmeralda's having a tough time in school and how Monica's felt and how everyone's feeling. It's really important that we can connect and talk about these things. So let's keep that conversation and that dialogue going. I'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday, right here. In the meantime, the last thing I'll say, if you don't have me on Instagram, or if you don't have me on Facebook, or if you don't have those platforms, that's okay as well. But if you do have those platforms, I do go live on those as well. So my advice to you, if you want to be part of that and you want to be part of the ongoing conversation, jump in, tell people about me there, or be part of those, and we'll just hang out everywhere we are. TikTok, I just got a TikTok. I don't have any friends on it, so please go follow me on TikTok, because then I'm going to do some fun stuff on TikTok. I'm going to fail miserably at TikTok. That's my goal. I'm going to do so bad at TikToks, I'm going to become the most famous TikToker in the world because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. That's how TikTok's going for me. So anyway, that's it. I'm finally done. You guys are amazing. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. You guys are amazing. Have a great one. Thank you again, guys. You're amazing. Signing off. I don't know why I just did that, but it's better than the Shawn Mendes kiss. Okay.